Hey, this is Racquetball Tim. Thanks for checking out the How to Play Racquetball gameplay analysis for Thai. Also, make sure you check out the howtoplayRacquetball.org tutorial website for more videos and more tutorials, as well as the new howtoplayRacquetballstore.com for the best equipment with the best prices. This video is going to demonstrate the value of court positioning in racquetball and how poor positioning can get you into trouble. Alright, Ty, you're going to see a half lob here to my backhand. I want you to notice where you're standing as I'm making contact with this ball. Right there, you're actually leaning to the backhand. You're not watching me. You're not down and ready. I hit a pass down the line. Your racket right here should actually be up around your left ear as you're crossing over so you can reach out and get that ball. Your racket's down. As a result, you actually missed that pass. When your opponent's making contact with the ball, make sure you're down and ready, your knees are flexed, you're in your backhand grip, and you're ready to pounce. We're going to see very similar issues here. You hit a high lob. As I'm going with a cross-court pass, you're actually in the air, guessing down the line. Hit it right at you. You go to the ceiling. I'm making contact with an overhead. Look where you're standing. You're not down and ready. You're actually looking toward the backhand. There you are looking toward the backhand. You barely save that up to the ceiling. What I like what happens here is you actually fight for center court here. I have my setup. I'm going with the reverse pinch. You do a great job of getting back to center. Nice crossover here and putting this shot away. Never give up on a rally and just keep using that hustle. You start off with a nice drive serve here. It's a drive jam. I take it up to the ceiling. This ball was out of your hitting zone, so you did a great job going to the ceiling. As I'm making contact here, you're fighting for center. I still want to see you down and ready, but you do a great job here. Watch the swing at the end. Your racket's up, ball's coming down your hitting zone. Beautiful flat and level swing right there. Just like throwing a frisbee. Right down the line for the win. Beautiful, beautiful shot. This rally starts off with a nice little half lob to your backhand. You do a good job going to the ceiling. Try to keep those ceiling balls to my backhand though. As I'm making contact, look where you're standing. You're down and ready, but you're actually in the forehand grip and your racket's sticking out. There's the cross-court shot for the win. Make sure when you're down and ready, you're in the backhand grip and your racket's down in front of you as if you're returning serve. Ty, you hit a Z serve that comes off the back wall a bit here, giving me a setup. As I'm making contact, look where you're standing. You're actually up in the air, again, jumping, not down and ready. You flick it up to the ceiling. I'm going to make contact again here. You are down and ready, but you're in the forehand grip again there. Make sure you get that in the backhand grip. I hit the splat, you get to it. Making contact here. Your right foot's up in the air this time. Make sure you're down and ready. Again, I know it's like a broken record, but I got you with a wide angle pass there. All to do with court positioning. This is a great rally for a lot of reasons. You show a lot of patience in this rally. Look how you fight for center court every single time you hit your shot. You take the right shot almost every time. Ceiling ball, ceiling ball, ceiling ball. First one to blink loses. In this case, it was me. I hit a ceiling ball short. You saw your opportunity and you went for it. Beautiful little pinch roll out there. Ty, you've heard me say get your racket up over and over again. Get your racket up. Should be up, should be up, should be up. Finally it's up. It's too late though. Your swing mechanics are compromised already. As a result, you hit an inaccurate shot right to me. I go cross court, and you're actually jumping in behind me to cover that shot without actually knowing where it's going. Make sure you get down and ready for those. The shot was off because your racket wasn't up in time, and you didn't get that pass because you were out of position. Ty, you have excellent speed and quickness and good defense. By playing out of position, you're nullifying your strengths, your speed, your quickness, and your defense. By playing in position, you're actually enhancing your strengths. I want you to watch what happens here. When you give me a setup to my forehand, I go down the line, I miss it a little bit. You do a great job going to the ceiling. You give me a setup in the middle of the court, which is the last thing you want to do. Look where you're standing, though, as I'm making contact. You're way off to the left. You're almost better off jumping over that shot and trying to land. If you time it right, you'll get yourself in good position. It's more of an advanced technique, jumping over the shot, so that you don't compromise your court position. One of the things we've been focusing on during your lessons is how to return the hard Z serve. You're down and ready, you're not guessing. You cross over to your backhand, your racket's up, and you hit a beautiful ceiling ball here to my backhand. That's very nicely done. It's a tough serve, better off going to the ceiling, playing it safe. Let's take a look at the Z serve to the forehand now. You're down and ready, backhand grip, knees are flexed. So far so good. As I make contact though, you actually lean toward the backhand, guessing that I'm going to hit a drive to the backhand. Your racket's down, down, down. Mechanics are compromised. As a result, you hit a 5-foot high pass, giving me an easy setup. The hard Z can be a very tricky serve to read. The best advice I can give you is stay down and ready, do not guess, and always watch the ball coming off your opponent's racket. Here we're going to see two examples of guessing on a cross-court shot. You actually guess toward the backhand. There's a ceiling ball to my backhand. Watch when I make contact with the ball. You jump over to the left, ball goes to the right. Your position's compromised, you can't hit an effective shot, and you give me the easy setup. Racquetball is a very fast game, and people tend to think that they have to guess because they think they're going to get beat by the pass to the left or pass to the right, so they guess one way or the other. If you play 1 to 2 feet behind the dotted line when your opponent's shooting the ball from the deep court, and you stay stationary, down and ready, not guessing one way or the other, you will get to a lot more shots. Not that one, though, because that was a bomb. Ty, you've had a lot of frustrations with this last shot here, the setup in the front court to your forehand. You've pounded a lot of them into the ground, and it's something we've been working on. I'm going to show you exactly why you do it right here. I'm going to slow it way down here so you can see what you're doing. Your racket should actually already be up. You square up to the sidewall, which is really good, but your racket, again, way, way, way down. You're standing upright. As the ball comes down, you start to bend, and then your racket comes through the zone in a looping fashion, and you're actually swinging down on the ball. If you were squared up to the sidewall with your racket up and your knees bent, all you have to do is swing flat and level, and that shot's a rollout every single time. Get that racket up, get those knees bent. I wanted to show you this so you can understand the value of having your racket up. You hit a drive serve to my forehand, I cross over, racket's up, ball's right in my hitting zone. All I have to do is swing now. Flat and level, hit a nice hard cross court. As always, learn more at howtoplayracquetball.org.